Emergency alert. Hyperdrive malfunction. The quantum waveform is collapsing. Safety interrupt engaged. Prepare for immediate return to normal space.
Alright guys, so here we are, mission 12. One of the crazy things about this is it starts hot and heavy right from the get-go. You pretty much have to be ready to go. You want to be fighting right out of the gate. This is called the Galactic Core. So you want to have your frigates and your cruisers and everything just ready to rock and roll. Now the difficulty with this is you have a little bit of a... you have this gravity well that's essentially stopping your fighters and your small ships from being able to do too much. But that's okay, we don't really have to worry about it too much because our big ships are just going to wreck face on these guys rather quickly. Now we have some gravity wells as well that we...
They're concentrating fire on our immobilized strike craft.
Yeah, so, and that's fine. We're going to go ahead and we're going to actually move those guys in there. We're going to dock these guys up, get them all nice and docked up. We're going to leave these guys out though. These salvage corvettes, we're going to need them in a little bit. We're just going to hide them here shortly. So,
Group 6.
let's see if we can go capture this missile destroyer. Nah, it's gonna be toasted. It's gonna be toasted. Our guys are just gonna wreck face on that thing. So there we go. My guys just destroyed everything nice and quick. Now, there's a couple of things that you want to be aware of. There's a lot of small craft in this little adventure. Oof, that thing just shot out a bunch of missiles and just absolutely destroyed that one salvage corvette. Ouch, those missiles really hurt. Now, a couple of things that you can do this a couple of different ways. You kind of have to prepare yourself. You're going to have waves and waves and waves of bad guys coming at you. Now, you can do this one of two ways. You can just kind of sit back and let them come in, which you end up taking a lot of different waves of bad guys coming at you, or you can go out and get them. And I kind of like to go out and get them a little bit. I want to make sure that I have everybody set and ready to go. So we're going to, actually we're going to remove this guy from there, restructure 2, add that guy into 4, like so. There we go. And we've got these gravity wells. So now these gravity wells are going to allow us to do some really interesting stuff. And you guys will see that shortly. We're going to utilize that when we are almost inundated with smaller ships. So we're going to move out here a little bit. We're going to, we've got our cruisers and our big ships cruising along. We're going to go ahead and we've got a couple of gravity well generators. Oh, that's in Group 2. So we're going to get our resource collectors, just have them doing their thing. Them collecting stuff doesn't really matter. You don't really need many resources right now, so it's not a huge deal, to be honest with you. But we need all of these ships moving. They're going to go ahead and we're going to send them out, and they're going to do a lot of damage right now. Now, one thing that we're going to do, and we're going to use these gravity wells to our advantage, is we're going to take and we're going to alternate. So Group 2 is going to have a couple of gravity wells. We take a few of them with us, just in case things get really hairy. So we're going to take a few of them with us out into the field and make sure that if we run into a large number of small craft, we're going to be able to freeze them essentially. Now, granted, let's go ahead and take a look at that ship. Where is it? It is, let's show all. Where are they? They're down here. The gravity generator. So the gravity generator is an anti-strike craft utility vessel, emits a gravity well that disables strike craft. So it disables fighters and corvettes. But that's all fighters and corvettes, including yours. So understand that if you're going to go into this mission with a bunch of strike craft, you're going to be screwed. So go into this mission with a bunch of heavy stuff, destroyers, missile destroyers, heavy cruisers and stuff like that, and you'll be just fine. These things will disable all the little ships, and then they'll be able to take them down, no problemo. So one little tip,
Research Division reports it is now equipped for cloaked fighter technology. We advise commencing research immediately.
So we're going to get some cloak technology. We're going to go ahead and do that. Then we're going to go build, and we're going to build out of the mothership. We're actually going to build some proximity sensors to make sure that we don't have any issues with cloaked guys coming to pay us a visit. So there we go. There's our bad guys coming in hot. So we're going to go ahead and keep cruising along. We're going to get a little bit further, kind of get their attention. They'll come after us.
Proximity sensor
And when they do,
we cannot support any further units.
They're going to be toast. So you can see we've got kind of this giant circle, and this giant circle essentially tells us where we're going to be able to make them completely disabled. So we're going to go ahead and do this so we can start attacking with our bad guys, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to disable them. So, and then we're going to grab these two guys and kind of set them back a little bit. So they're all disabled. So now we can go ahead and just come on in and just wreck face on all these small ships, as well as even these larger ships, these ion cannon frigates and stuff like that. You see they're just going to go down nice and quick. Now we're going to go ahead and go back to 4. We're going to launch a missile volley from our missile guys, like so. I'm going to go ahead and try and get 2 in here real quick. The reason we're going to get 2 in here, you can see there's a lot of ships here that we need to take out. And we want to make sure that we're getting all these ion cannon frigates down. Now, we already used 4. We used 4's gravity wells. Now, we're going to keep 2's gravity wells here in reserve. So when these guys come out of essentially kind of being in limbo, I guess you could say, we're going to go ahead and wreck them and lock them down.
Group 2 copies.
So we need to get 2 over here before
attacking capital ship.
we're actually going to put them on here.
Coordinates locked in.
Actually, we'll get them out here, get them a little bit further so they're a little closer. See these gravity well generators? They're still going boom, 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 and making nice work of those bad guys.
Moving to intercept.
So let's go ahead. These guys, come on, get your move on.
Group 2 reporting.
There we go. And you'll see shortly these guys will take and
research complete. New fighters available for construction.
There we go. So they're out. So we launch we hit our gravity well out of 2, and they'll lock them down. So no problemo. And then we'll be able to take all these guys out.
Group 2 reporting.
Why I'm not seeing anything from these guys? Oh my God, these guys are way back there. Well, this is gonna be interesting. They didn't keep up for some odd reason, even though they're a much faster ship. So we'll see if we can actually pull this off. With that group, get them going again. Doesn't look like it, but it looks like we're gonna be okay.
Group 2.
Doesn't look like we're taking too much damage here. And this frigate we're probably going to lose. But we'll see if we can get...
Group 4 copies. Attack vector laid in.
You can see this guy's just spinning out. This poor little bastard's just spinning out of control. Whee!
Black frigate taking heavy damage. Group 3, Group 2, hull breach, hull breach.
Frigate lost.
Yeah, we lost it.
Attack on our way.
I told you we were gonna lose that one.
Group 4.
That's okay. Like I said, I knew it was gonna happen. Kind of just have to accept these things sometimes. Let's see if we can get these guys knocked down. It's alright. It doesn't matter, even if these guys do tend to decide to run away a little bit. They are a little ways away. They're going to run away. That's okay. We're not too worried about them. We'll deal with them in a little bit. We'll get to wrecking their faces. So, we lost that one frigate. Not too bad. I'm not too worried about it. I think every time I've run this, I've lost at least one frigate.
We cannot support more units. Drone frigate complete.
So there we go.
Has defeated the enemy.
So we defeated the enemy. So now we're going to actually work our way back over to here.
Attack
Take them out.
In. Group 4. Attack coordinates locked in.
Get 4 and 2 this way before they get too far away here, and then we're going to get these guys back over to here and get prepared for the next wave of bad guys that are going to come and get us. Make sure we're getting all healed up and stuff like that. Repaired. You know, you play a lot of MMOs when you refer to everything as healing instead of repairs. So what we'll do is we will actually make sure that we're covered. So we're going to take and go like this, and we're going to move and attack by moving our guys like so, and we'll move and attack these guys like this. So they'll just wreck face on anything that they come across while they're moving. This actually is something that you haven't seen me use in the past videos. But you're going to see me use a lot in the next mission. The next mission, the move and attack, becomes a very, very very prominent feature that you want to use in that mission. Now you can use that right here, either move and attack, you can click on it, or you can just hit Control and A, and that tends to work really, really well. So, alright, these guys are working, these guys are ready. Let's go ahead and go in here. Let's build 2 more salvage corvettes. There we go. And we've got a couple of little proximity guys, so we're going to make sure that we see any cloaking guys that are coming at us. So we're going to place these guys kind of out like this. A little bit of triangulation ahead of, in front of our mothership, so we can see if there's any cloaked vehicles coming at us. So let's see if we've got anybody that really needs some repairs. You know, we may have taken some damage on some of our other ships. This one right here.
Salvage corvette complete. We cannot support any further units.
There we go.
Understood. Repair target locked in.
There we go. So we'll get that guy repaired. And we're gonna have these guys on high alert. We will have some bad guys coming at us here in a little bit. They're gonna try and come and do their worst. We're gonna be ready for them. We're actually gonna take in this one I like to create a couple of probes. Send them out on little area missions, see if we can kind of figure out where things are coming from. So there's one of our salvage corvettes. 2 of our salvage corvettes. Do we have them all now? We do.
Unable to build.
So just go like this.
Cannot support more units.
Roger.
Control
Group
6.
Reinforced.
Go.
Service complete.
Got 2 and 4 coming in
4
hot. Get them nice in position
Probe
for battle, so to say, when it does arrive.
Group 2
We
standing
got
by.
these guys ready to go. You see my guys are slowly just moving forward a little bit. Stuff's gonna happen. It's going to happen.
Probe complete.
Where are my probes? Daddy wants to probe stuff. Come on. Where are they? There's one. So what we're going to do is we're going to go like this, and we are going to go way down here.
Probe away.
Kind of get a good idea of stuff that's coming in from... It's going to come in from a little bit lower. We're going to actually move these guys over here just a little.
Confirmed.
Kind of prep ourselves.
Group 4 standing by. Understood.
So... actually do this way. Get these guys over here, and then kind of turn them around. Once 2's in place. Let's see what's out over this way.
Dispatched.
And then we're going to go way out here.
Probe
There we go.
deployed.
Send our little probes out, so they'll give us some triangulation on stuff that's going on.
Group 2
There we
copy.
go. There's 2. There's 4. We're going to get 4 restructured a bit to like right there.
Surveillance data available.
Move order confirmed.
Now what's going to happen is we're going to have one more group that's going to come up kind of from this area down here. So we want to be prepared for them. That's why I'm sending those probes down there, so they can kind of give me a heads up when those do come in our direction. And then, as you saw, we lost that one probe. So there is something down there that that did put a little ass waxing on that probe, and it will be coming up this way very shortly. So that's one of the reasons that we have these proximity guys.
Probe
So we'll
in
actually
position.
go ahead and send him down just a little bit, so if anything comes up cloaked, we'll be able to see it coming at us. Now, the other thing, too, is kind of the reason that I am set up over in this direction a little bit is the final battle, or the final piece of this will actually come from this direction, so I'm just kind of getting ahead of myself and being a little bit prepped for that. So, One of these sweet moments. We will be engaged. Now, the reason you want to have plenty of our usual salvage corvettes ready is because we have a chance to capture another heavy cruiser. So, capturing another heavy cruiser, as you know, these things do just ridiculous amounts of damage. So, grabbing another one of these, never going to hurt anybody's feelings. So, we're going to go ahead and we can actually take and
New heading set.
we can set this off a little bit by heading out that way just slightly. There it is. There's that heavy cruiser. So we're gonna go ahead and do stop.
Reporting. Setting drives to idle.
On that, here it comes. Here they come. So what we're gonna do is we are going to engage, and we're gonna engage all of the smaller ships.
Assume combat stations. Watch your
like so.
Engaging.
And then we're gonna use 2.
Standing by.
And we're going to go ahead and do that. I think we may have done it a little bit premature.
Group 4. Attack run initiated.
We'll get Group 4 going on these guys. And then what we're going to do is we're going to zoom into here. We're going to take 6. Where is he? Where is he? I know he's down there. I know he's hanging out. He's down there somewhere. We're going to send 6 right there.
Group 2 standing by. Engaging.
Alright.
Group 4 reporting. Group 4.
So essentially we're getting all of our smaller ships.
Group 4 standing by.
Okay, so 4 is going to be the one we're going to have to do this with. Once these guys finally come into range. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Just a little bit more. Just a little bit more.
I caught one.
Group 6 reports enemy contact.
Supporting friendly units. Group 4. Flak frigate taking heavy damage. Hit.
Come on, come on, get in there. Get in there, you little
Frigate
bastards.
lost.
Group 4 copies.
See, usually I would let them come up a little
Group
bit more.
6 under attack.
Group 4. Attack clearance received. Gotcha. Group 4 copies. Group 4 standing by.
I don't know if 6 is gonna make it. Are they gonna make it? All we need is 6 of them. Pardon the pun.
Group 4.
Group 3 reports enemy contact.
There we go.
Group 6 reports enemy
I
contact.
think we may have pulled it off.
Nothing left out here.
Ooh, that was close.
Group 3 under
There we go. We got him.
Assault frigate complete.
Group 4 standing by. Group 6 standing by.
We did lose one. We did lose one of our good guys. But you know, that happens. It happens. Sometimes it happens.
Group 3 standing by. Repair order confirmed.
We should have. I got a little impatient. There. I didn't wait all the way until I should have.
Group 4 copies. Group 2 reporting. Group 5 copies.
So we got ourselves. We did get ourselves a new ship somewhere. He's around here somewhere. He's hanging out. These guys will take care of the rest of them. For some reason, these guys are deciding to move really, really slow when I tell them to go somewhere. So instead of being able to get these, basically what you want to do is you want to get the enemy's smaller ships inside of these, you know, this orb, kind of these rings, all these rings. When they're inside these rings, then you create the gravity well, and then their stuff essentially stops working.
Group 4 has defeated the enemy.
There we go.
Repair order confirmed.
All right.
Group 4 copies. Moving to destination. Group 2 copies. En route.
So get them up here, and let's see who needs some. Let's see who needs some repairs.
Group 2. All going smooth here.
Ooh, we got somebody back here that definitely needs some repairs. Oh, that's that's the major evil bad guy.
Group 3 reporting. Understood. Repair
So we
target
get you
locked
on
in.
there. What about any of these guys? All these guys look pretty good. Like I said, we're getting ourselves moving over in this direction
Group 2 reporting.
for the next battle, which will come very shortly.
Group 3. Repairs initiated. Group 3 standing by.
Get these guys moving out here, making sure we get
Repair
everybody
order
repaired.
Group 2 copies. copies.
We don't have to... This is not going to be a really challenging fight, this next one. Essentially what happens is we are very lucky because a Titan fighter or a Titan destroyer actually wants to defect. And so we are going to, more than obliged to have him come and join our side. So here we go. Actually think it'll be over here just a little bit more.
Group 4 standing by. Move order confirmed. Group 2 en route.
Get these guys moving. Now our gravity well generators won't do us any good right now, so
Group 1
no big deal. We do have some nice interceptors sitting there. And we've got quite the hodgepodge of stuff here. We've got an ion array frigate, which we've had forever. We've got the gravity well generators. We've got a multi-beam frigate, which somehow I have no clue how this thing continues to live. It really does not have a lot of health or armor, should I say. We've got a couple of assault frigates. We've got this other assault frigate that we captured very early on in the game. We've got a couple of drone frigates and then our ion cannon frigates. I gotta mix that group up so we've got all kinds of different stuff that they can work on. Then, of course, we've got our heavy group, which we've got a couple heavy cruisers, we've got a missile destroyer, we've got a destroyer, we've got a few missile destroyers, actually, and then a couple of gravity well generators in there as well. So, we got anything we can research? Does not look like it, so we're good to go.
Group 2 copies.
All right,
Group
so
3 reports enemy contact. Group 3 under attack.
Group 3 copies.
I have no clue why that.
Group 3
Oh,
reports enemy contact.
there we go.
Group
There
3
it is.
under attack.
Group 2 locked on target.
Group
Attention
3
Kushan Mothership. This is Captain Elsa
Actually went too far.
Guard Destroyer Capella. We wish to defect and need assistance. In return, we are prepared to help you. Please respond.
The irony is by the time
This
we
could be a
respond,
trap, but the Capella is clearly damaged. Engage the pursuing fleet and draw it away from the defecting ship.
we'll probably have all those bad guys destroyed by the time, yeah, exactly. They're done. So we were out there prematurely. We actually went a little bit further than we needed to, but that was pretty awesome. We basically we ended up right on their asses. So we were there to wreck face essentially. So nice and easy.
Group 4 standing by. Group 3 copies. Repairs initiated. Group 4 reporting.
And everybody's in good shape. So now we just basically need to let this guy get back here, and we will finish up the mission once we capture him. There's our additional heavy cruiser.
Roger.
So go ahead and add him to our heavy group,
reinforced.
and we'll be good to go. The nice thing is as you can see, we have actually capped out some of our different ship types, and that's okay. I'm not complaining about that at all. We'll keep some of those queued up, so when some of them do go down, we are able to replenish them as well. So just to recap, while this guy's coming in, he's going to go ahead and get in here pretty soon. Essentially, you want to put your
docking underway.
you want to put all your small ships kind of away. We'll go ahead and get a couple of these.
Construction
Let's see what
underway.
we've got. It looks like we've got 6, so we've got 3, and we'll get one more. So we'll make sure we have 10 of those. So basically what you want to do is you want to have your big ships ready to go to deal with the gravity well generators that are going to be in the game almost immediately. Go out straight ahead with your heavy ships and some gravity well generators of your own. Deal with that little group that's flying around. Hang tight as there will be another group. And basically that big group that you need to deal with, they have a cruiser, which is essentially replenishing ships constantly. So taking out that cruiser becomes important.
We cannot support any further units.
Then at that point in time, what you want to do is you want to take and come back. Be prepared to you can go around.
Captain has been brought aboard. Engage hyperspace.
You can take and you can actually go down there and go after them, but if you let them come towards you, those smaller ships will be a bit faster, so they'll get there more quickly than that heavy cruiser. I got a little impatient trying to get the game going a little bit. So then you can use your gravity well generator, knock those down, cruise to victory over them pretty easily, while you're also taking and sending your salvage corvettes down and into that area to grab that heavy cruiser that we captured. You can see him right there. Then you're going to go ahead and head over in this direction and rescue the Titan captain who has his crew and they want to defect, and they're going to give us a bunch of information. So that basically gives you guys a rundown of mission 12. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Till next time, keep on fapping, and thanks for watching.